the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh shit, I can move. Okay, welcome to the Stanley Parable. Now, this is made by the same guy who made the beginner's guide. Well, like, it's the same team. So, it's giving me similar vibes already. Obviously, as I explained in the beginner's guide video, I did get this game in a bundle with the beginner's guide. So I've not played any of this. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that I'm number 427. You saw the intro there. I didn't really do anything. Can I click on this? E, F. There's a phone there. Hello, phone guy. Okay, I guess we just go out the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can't see what's on the screen.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Let's see who farted. I love that. Okay, I guess we just keep going. This is quite a nice looking game. I mean, it's just like an office, but still. Username accent. I can turn that off. Why can I turn that off? So from what I've seen, this game has many like different storylines and endings. So we're gonna try and get through as many as possible in this episode. I may come back to it at some point. Just in case. Oh, I could click doors. Okay. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's like a choose your own adventure. I mean, I'm gonna go left because this guy told me to, but I wonder if I can go to the right. Unless it's like he blocks you off from doing it, I guess. What's this?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Targets, get Chris out of the broom closet. Ongoing. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of scribbles. Okay. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic on the header for some bevel on all the text. Everyone is unique. Yeah, you are. Okay, let's go. Oh, broom closet. Is he in here? Chris?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I guess so. Let's go. Did we go down?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Let's go see the boss man. See what's going on. Once again, let me know if you're enjoying the videos and the like the overlay for the videos as well, like the Sailor Moon theme. I paid real money for it, so I'm gonna use it. So if you don't like it, I couldn't really care, to be honest. Anything here? No. Okay. This is an office. This looks more like a suite.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Hey, it's
what he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Ah,
Of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
no, I know. 2, 8, 4. That's. I was not looking at the 6. I was not looking at that. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What is this? The boss has some secret back rooms. Yeah, I guess we go this way. Sure. Down the lift we go. We're getting some nice frames on this. Again, it's because it's the same people who made it. I'm just slightly concerned about the loading screens because it does what most games do, where it will just like not respond. Like it will say not responding as it's loading, but
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
okay. I don't really have that question in my head, but sure, I guess.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. That does not look like an escape to me. So, from what I'm gathering, the game's giving me a lot of options, so I definitely could go different places. I'm gonna go down the cannon path, I guess. This is giving me like some Bandersnatch vibes. Do I click this button?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
what's up
thought
there?
to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I guess so. Let's keep going. Cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore
Oh
the
my
number
God.
of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
So they all just, what? They all just get spied on and brainwashed? That's a lot of people, man. Half of these are just stock photos. Where are the employees?
This mind
Fired.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. Stanley, you've been
No.
lied to, bro.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, I thought it was like transitioning. Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, it's over there. Okay. So do I just turn this machine off? I mean, it's already offline. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. What kind of MS-DOS is this? Okay. System power. Oh, I could be a menace and turn it on. Oh, that could... Wouldn't that just affect me? I'm gonna turn it off.
Blackness. and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom
I can't
was
jump.
mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Wait, that's a door? It looked more like a fucking window. So where does Coda fit into all this? This gives me Coda level vibes.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Achievement unlocked. Beat the game. Oh, so was that like the intended path? Oh, we're just straight back in. So, how far can we take this then? Because I had a few options before to like go different routes. So when I get to the two doors, I'm gonna go to the right, see what goes on. I'm really interested in this, by the way.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Can I not
Stanley
open these
decided to go
doors?
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I wonder if I can. Sorry, I just had some food being delivered to me. I wonder if I can open these doors actually. Maybe let me in.
Please.
Oh.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I swear to God, I did not know this was a thing. I was started spamming these doors, like opening all of them as you saw on the thing. I paused the recording to go get my food. I was eating it just then, if you heard it. I tried opening this door, and I spammed it a bit, but sure, I guess we just keep clicking.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing.
Oh my
effort for a
God.
noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Am I really doing all this for an achievement, by the way?
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Where's 4? Is 417 this side? I swear it is, right? Yeah, where's 417? Or is it in the hallway? Ah. And where am I clicking doors?
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
That's back here, isn't it? Wait, no. Where's? Oh. It's right there.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
If I only clicked that door once, by the way, it just thought. Was it 415 or 416? I'm going 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Go, run. Wait, aren't I? No, I'm 427, aren't I? So am I not employee 437?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
You're taking the piss, mate. This narrator sounds like familiar. It sounds like the guy who does Come Down With Me.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Awaiting input. Input received.
Yes!
Oh.
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
It sounds like he's about to bust, bro. What's going on? Alright, let's go back to the copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
Let's go.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Mate, I did all that for a Steam achievement. Let's go. I can go on my Steam profile, put that as a badge, mate. That was funny. I can't. I got it, mate. Okay, what I want to do is go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to go to the right. I want to see what happens if I do that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The employee lounge. Oh, this is nice.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Coffee nut. Alright, let's go.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That's good. That's taking me back to the thingy room, isn't it? Yeah. No, going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
This is my kind of humor. So, what do we do here? I assume we go on this. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion, will cause death. Oh. What? Okay. Why was if I just... Is there an ending where I just jump off? Alright, let's go this way.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
You asking for a woman,
This is
bro?
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's her? It's a black room. Okay, well.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, what the hell?
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Sure, love, sure.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What the fuck?
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something.
What,
Come
I have no
inside.
bitch.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
No, if I just walk off.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh. Wait, so if you could just do that from the get-go, why would you even let me consider leaving, like, all the other times? Also, what are you trying to say about Stanley, bro? Stanley's a G, man. He's a player. For sure. You look terrifying. I know you're a mannequin and all, but Jesus Christ.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what? Good morning, employee. Press O on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Yeah, you can tell that Davey Reedon, when he made the beginner's guide, took a lot of inspiration from this game. Which is funny, because he's also the creative director of this game.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Why 7?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Please press 8 to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please press Y to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
You say press P to prepare dinner. I've already got mine here. Try to eat it while you're talking.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press... How convenient that you're saying press L to tell someone you love them. Being in love is an L.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Please press 7 to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. You told me not to do it, so... There you go. Please press... What, is it going to do anything if I just wait? Like, I'm just going to press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Oh, here we go. This is now doing coder levels, like Davey's trying to see himself through coder. Please press U to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What the fuck?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I...
Oh. He just told me to die. So is the Stanley Parable just What the hell? This is different. Why is there notes all over the floor? The fuck? Right. Let's go, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What's with all the notes on the floor? Trying to see if one of these computers had the oh, they would, yeah. Waiting input. Is that going to be the same for the next 3 playthroughs I do? Okay. Let's just resume as normal.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm going to go right again because I saw... Wait, was it? Yeah, it was.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, so when we get on the crane, there's... Well, when we got on the forklift in like the last ending, if you will, before like the phone call, there was a little bridge with a doorway open that I stared at. I wonder if I can get onto that if I just jump off the lift.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So, I'll show you now. There. So, if I walk over here, the guy's going to start talking again. I don't know how loud I am compared to him. So, right there is an open doorway. And I believe if I jump off the forklift in time, I can get to it. So, I'm going to try it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Literally, the door is open right there. So, if I think it's when it lifts up, because it goes across the up. So, if it's to go up and then try and jump like there, then I assume I could just walk and go through there. So let's try it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
What do you mean? Bro, you just narrated like the story of me dying and then said danger everyone. Alright, let's just see what's going on. So 2B1, there's nothing there. Oh, there's a door. This is not suspect at all. Let's keep going. 2B4, 2B5. It's another choice.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I really want to go for the blue door, boys. I'm gonna go for the blue door. This is really fun.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
No.
Stanley walked through the red door.
What if I keep doing it? Oh, he's
I
not.
still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
It's behind me, isn't it? No way.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
And it says, "Hey, these are the walls from."
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yeah, these are the same walls that we saw in the bridge in the beginner's guide, like near the end of the game. So, that's. I know people don't give a shit, like as much as I do. I really I like stuff like that, you know. I just like little details. But this third door looks like some Diablo 3 shit. And I'm gonna grind that game after this because I really want to finish Diablo 3. It's a great game. If you haven't played it, go play it. Playing as a wizard, I'm level 27, and I just killed a Magda. So hold that. Right, let's go. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yes, because it makes it more chaotic.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Okay.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Total, all these doors were open. Wait, are these real players? Is this a real start? Is this real time? 21.3% players skipped the intro, and the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. 98.9% of players. This is me. 7 hours. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? I'm objectively ranked the worst. Why not ask some friends for help? Friends list empty. That's cool. I don't know if the people on there are real people, but I wish you took my Steam and that'd be cool. Right, let's go through the door again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Well, no, it told me I was the worst in the world, so... Go a mile free.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
What?
It's a very
Wait.
meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
This is
But
not...
of course,
no.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
What the fuck? I don't really want to let it die, but like... I'm not playing this for 4 hours. You've got no chance. Right, I'm not looking.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Maybe that baby game has some problem. Yo!
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
It's Minecraft!
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing
I can't jump.
to do
Okay.
with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
He's making...
We'll go here, no, here, and then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
I've seen better looking dirt houses, to be honest. But you know what, narrator? Because we're playing Minecraft and I can't jump, I'll let you off.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, can I actually play now? Can I break trees? No. It's actually playing the Minecraft song. Or like a ripped version of it, 'cause obviously copyright and that.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
It's a lot of gravel. Nah, we don't need... Who needs lights? You got gamma, bro.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
I heard zombies then. I heard spiders. So I could play Minecraft without actually mining and crafting. The guy made a dirt house and said, make it out of diamond. Yeah, that was funny, man. Good joke. I did not expect Minecraft to come through like that. Oh, no. No way!
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
What the fuck? See, this is such a good Easter egg, like reference. I love Portal, man. I love Portal 1 and 2. They're up there with my favorite games ever. And I want to play I want to play both games on the channel, but it's up to you guys if you want to see it. That is such a funny reference. Like, I'm actually like dead happy about that.
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I've been here before. I've done this. Don't worry.
Genius.
The scope of
No,
my
you
genius.
know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons.
Hey.
I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Outro music starts playing. I wanted to jump through this hole, but I wanted him to stop talking. Can I jump through here? What the hell? Oh. Work in progress. This looks like the scene for Portal 2. The Stanley Parable alpha test. Beta. This looks like the beginning of Portal 2, like with the apartments and stuff, but again, I could be wrong. I mean, it's not Portal 2, but if we're going for the Portal theme here, 86 by 64, cool, okay. Oh, I fell. I'm still falling. Oh, I landed. Okay. Oh. I mean, there's some shoddy looking back rooms now. This is really dark. Like, I apologize. It's so dark. I'm sure it's as dark for you guys as it is for me. I can't see a thing. There's so many pathways. I'm good this way. I can't see a living thing. Try and go where it's lighter. There you go. Let's give me like some moody light in here. Aha. What's in there? Can I... Oh, light, thank goodness. Oh, there's a thing over here. Is that Photoshop? Looks like Photoshop to me. It's more the same over there. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go. Oh. The game.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I thought he was going to load me in. I was like, wait, where's it? Is he going to load me in or not? Okay, and we'll just right back to it. Okay, well, for now, I'm going to end this episode of Stanley Parable here. I want to play a lot more of this. I'm not going to, like, assume, but there's so many different choices in that. I haven't done the escape in the mind control facility part yet. I haven't switched the doors around. I haven't done all sorts. And I'd love to find it with you guys. Obviously, it's just a blind run, so I'm not going to Google anything or look anything up. But if you do know about this game, try not to spoil it for me. Just let me know if I've got any endings left or any different dialogue options or whatnot. But I really enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I needed a game to make a video on that wasn't FIFA. So I thought, hey, I'll play the Stanley Parable. Just installed it a few days ago. Why not? You know, especially after finishing the beginner's guide. I thought I'll go with the same theme and go with the same developers. So yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys did too. I know it's quite a bit of a long video, but my long videos are the best ones. Everyone said it. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you are new. I've been Carl. Have a great rest of your day. And I will see you later. Peace out.